Animals take great care of themselves and usually know what to do when something goes wrong. But sometimes they need a little helping hand from humans. From freeing a baby deer stuck in a fence to saving a kitten after a traffic accident, here are 25 times humans save the lives of animals. This donkey had fallen into a sinkhole with no way out. No matter how high it jumped, it couldn't get out of the sinkhole. Fortunately, these people saw the poor animal and decided to help it out. They dug around the sinkhole until the donkey was able to jump right out. Someone threw this poor puppy into a cold lake when they didn't want it anymore. They tied it in a bag so it couldn't escape even if it tried. Luckily, someone saw the little guy and called animal rescue immediately. The puppy was treated and is now being taken care of by the rescue team. Baby foxes can sometimes do things without thinking them through. That's exactly what this one did by getting its entire body stuck in a net. When it tried to get out, the fox just got more entangled with the net. When this guy saw what happened to the animal, he quickly cut the net and freed it. This puppy had gotten hit by a train and was lying motionless on the tracks. But by some miracle, it hadn't actually died yet. So animal rescue was called over and they took the puppy. They gave it CPR and treated its wounds. The rescue team also gave the puppy water, and after a while, it finally gained consciousness. A few people came across a zebra that was completely trapped by poaching snares. After a closer look, these people realized it was being strangled to death by the snares. They quickly cut them off, but the zebra was still unresponsive. After a while, the zebra finally woke up and ran towards the fields. This baby seal had got entangled up in a fishing line that was preventing it from moving properly. These people quickly grabbed the baby seal when they realized there was a fishing line around its neck and cut it off. Afterward, it went towards the sea with the rest of its group. This bull was tied up right next to the highway. At one point, it probably got into a severe accident since it had a chunk of missing flesh. A few motorcyclists saw the bull and called animal rescue. They took the bull and dressed its wounds for over a month. After a lot of hard work, the bull was finally healed and happier than ever. A lot of people leave their fishing line behind without thinking much of it, but many animals can get tangled up with these fishing lines without any way to get out. That's what happened to this baby owl that got stuck near a tree. This guy saw the owl and cut the fishing line, setting the baby owl free. This guy found a tiny kitten on the side of the road that was basically blind because of its eye infection. He took it home to treat the infections and also fed the kitten plenty of milk so it was able to get its energy back. This horse had a chain all around its face. The chain was literally stuck inside the horse's skin and had to be cut out. The poor horse could barely see and was probably in pain. These people saw the horse and cut the chains off its face. After that, the horse was able to live a better life. While pythons aren't venomous snakes, they can still find other ways to kill you. This python was slowly strangling this poor deer with its body. Fortunately for the deer, a man saw what was going on and started hitting the python with a tree branch. The snake ran away, setting the deer free. This injured eagle had gotten stuck in weedy water with no way out. When these people took the bird out, it didn't actually fly away because it had no strength. So, they gave the eagle some food, but it still stuck around with them until they reached the shore. When this fisherman went out to fish, the very last thing he expected to catch was a great white shark. The shark had gotten the fishing hook stuck to its mouth and couldn't get out. The fisherman, along with a few others, went over to the shark and took the hook out of its mouth. This water turtle had fallen on its back right next to the water. The poor guy couldn't turn over no matter how hard it tried. This lady saw the turtle and quickly came to the rescue. This goat had gotten its horn stuck in a fence and was struggling to get out. This man saw the goat and calmly took its horns out of the fence. It was pretty scared of the man at first, but then realized he was only there to help. Once it was free, it ran into the woods. This sheep hadn't gotten sheared in over 3 years because it lived in the wild. It could barely move around because of how heavy its wool was getting. The sheep ended up getting rescued by these people who also shaved off its excess wool. This baby deer had gotten stuck in the fence with its mother waiting on the other side. This man managed to free the baby out of the fence and gave it to the mother. Once the mother was sure that her baby was fine, they both went their way. This fowl had fallen into a deep mud pit and gotten completely stuck. These mountain bikers and a wildlife biologist came across the fowl and rushed to save it. They managed to pull the animal out with some rope and freed it. This dog had gotten stuck in this flood and was on the verge of drowning. These people saw the poor dog and used an excavator to grab it. They rescued the dog and took it to the vet soon after. This possum got stuck inside the tree she was living in with her babies. She probably underestimated her size and tried to go inside while carrying her babies. Fortunately, this woman saw what was happening and helped her get inside the tree. This lion cub was orphaned and had a very small chance of surviving without its mother. The cub ended up getting rescued by rescuers and was given all the help it needed to get its life back on track. This hummingbird was completely covered in webs. The webs were preventing the bird from being able to move or eat properly. Luckily, this man saw it and removed the web from its body. The hummingbird was then set free. This bobcat fell into a deep well without any way of getting out. These guys just happened to walk past it and decided to help. Using the rope and bucket in the well, they got the bobcat out. This kitten had gotten into a horrible traffic accident and was unresponsive. Even when animal rescue arrived, there was very little hope that the kitten would actually survive. But they gave it their all and managed to save the kitten. These baby ducklings had accidentally fallen into a storm drain. Their mother didn't know how to get them out, so she just patiently waited next to the drain. The Columbus State Police officer saw what happened and rescued the ducklings. The officers reunited the fallen ducklings with their mother. Alright, which one of these animal rescues warmed your heart the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to TrendJoint, and we'll see you in the next one.